My phone ran out of storage, but I was just hitting some 1-irons. I love this club. It is by far the oldest club in my bag, but it's the most forgiving. By far the most forgiving. A lot of people get psyched out by the number on a club, like because it says 1-iron or because a club says 3-iron. They just psych themselves out. It's the same as hitting any other club. Honestly, a 1-iron, I kind of hit like a 5-wood or a 3-wood. You know, a pretty level swing. I'm not trying to swing up on it, but I'm not trying to compress it like a wedge so much. You know, I'm just kind of level through the ball, just sweep it off the tee. Now this tee is a little high. I'm prone to hitting it a little high on the face off this tee. It's a lot higher than I normally tee it, but try to make it work. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, the first one was a fucking hammer. That was so good. This isn't as worn because I don't really take divots with it. And I cleaned it up with a wire wheel recently, but you can see that was, sure, I think you can see it. But I mean, that was as centered of a strike as you get. When you hit this club like that, it's driver distance, no joke. I know I've hit a good handful of this club well over 300 yards. Like on average, just an average decent swing with this is 275, which is about my 3-wood. It's 3-wood long, except for it doesn't balloon up in the air. You don't generally get crazy, banana balls with it in either direction. It's a lot more accurate. It's great on elevated tees with you're hitting downhill off a tee into the wind, hard fairways, tight fairways. I love this club. All right, same swing. Oh, another one. It's just so easy to hit too. I've said this before, but I've let a bunch of friends try this in the past, and everyone's always so surprised with, here's the angle. Everyone's always so surprised with how easy it is to hit. It's a Ping I2, little lead tape in there. Just a regular old X100 shaft. It's about a 2-iron length shaft in it. It's a little shorter. And it used to be just standard 1-iron. Actually, it used to be a 1/4 inch long. I cut it down shorter than it's supposed to be. And that's why there's this one grip that's different on there than the rest of my clubs. I just never switched it over because I hit it good with this grip. But I'll probably do that this year finally after two years. Nice and smooth. See, that's the high off the club face with the tee that's too high. I gotta feel like I'm kind of like thinning it almost. But still, even the miss, if this goes 275 on a good one, a decent one, you miss it like that. Usually I'd have it teed more appropriately, but you miss it a little bit and it's still 240 down the middle. It's a great teeing option, especially when drivers going sideways. More of this. I'm just working on my feels at the same time. Yep. Beautiful. Love this club. Oh, that was launched. She swung a little harder at it. Good 80%. They're all right out the middle too. One's a little high on the face, but sweep it off the ground, off the tee. Same, it was a little high on the face. That's the tee though. With a normal tee, this thing is, it's not the prettiest club. You know, looking down at it, it's a little ugly. But it's just so forgiving, so accurate, so easy to hit. It's hard to say no. Sometimes though, I got to take my 3-iron out of the bag to make room for it. I generally have 15 or 16 clubs. Do love a good old fashioned my 3-iron though. Haven't hit this one in a while either. It's pretty good. Just a touch skinny, if anything. Right out of the middle. I love the long irons. I've always been very much a green in regulation, long irons, and just irons in general are my real forte. Even though was given the name Wedge Wizard during a high school match, and that's what I use for my YouTube handle. I'm not bad by any means with wedges. I'm a good wedge player, but my name should probably be more like Iron Man or something, because that's always been my real strength. I always had a real high green and regulation percentage. And I'll take a lot of long irons off the tee to make sure I'm in the fairway. You know, I'd rather have 175 from the middle of the fairway at the right angle into a green than 150 out of the heavy stuff into a green. There it is. That was the flush one. That one was so flush. Oh, got a cut in my mouth. I'm a fucking idiot.